Sleepover.
Sleep over.
Sleep over. But apparently not.
People don't want to sleep over anymore, is what I'm
So
getting.
apparently, me and Xian were going to have a sleepover and invited everybody. But everybody was too busy doing cool whatever things to come to the sleepover.
Yeah. I heard that there are people watching movies and eating popcorn.
Yeah.
But you can do that at a sleepover. So what's going on?
That have a sleepover and your friends will be there to eat the popcorn with you. But apparently some people think they're too cool for school. And school is out in 2 weeks.
Yeah. We're not even dealing with school. Yet you're still way too cool. But you know what? It's fine. Because we're here and we have twin powers. And we're going to do scrunchy powers.
Scrunchy twins.
Yeah. And we're going to do
Scrunchy
twins.
Scrunchy twins.
Yeah. So.
Xian, how has your life been thus far with the, soon to be end of school?
Life has been good. I did better on the physics introductory course that I was in than I thought. I thought that I would have just a really hard ability, understanding, and it's cats been away, and I didn't know if I was gonna get anyone to help, but I figured it out. Because you know what? Sometimes you have to dig deep, and you can do things too. What about you, Lauren?
Let's stop paying attention in biology class. I want to say midway through the year. So instead in biology, I wrote a book.
Is it a love book?
No, it's about a haunted lot.
Oh,
Hey.
ho, 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 ho.
Oh.
Interessant.
Oh.
Party's here.
Oh, the party already was brought.
The party was brought 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Look,
Why didn't you respond to any of the texts?
I have a very active social calendar now, okay?
Are you trying to say that we're not active and in fact are boring?
No, just saying that I have a very, now that I'm single, I'm getting out there. I'm being around people and, I have a very active social calendar.
That's right.
I agree with Dan Chappa.
But
okay.
Well, we still make time for sleepover. Even with our very active calendar, I wrote a book.
I made time. You wrote a book?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have known about that if you were on time.
On time for the sleepover.
Look, at least I'm here, okay? There are other people who aren't even here.
Yeah.
At least I'm here.
Like Kat, I bet she's off doing social homework. But not
she was on
social
vacation.
studies.
Bless you.
Bless.
What does it mean when you sneeze? Is someone talking about you?
I thought it meant ghosts.
Everything means ghosts with us.
I feel like
But
everything does mean ghosts.
Isn't it in the Middle Ages, everyone was dying and priests were like, everyone has to say, God bless you, because I might not be available.
Or I heard that it was because they thought that when you sneezed, a little bit of your soul came out. So to get it to go back in, you had to say bless you, and then it would go back up your nose.
Gosh, well, thank you for both saying bless you.
Yeah, we just literally saved your soul.
Saved you.
Yeah.
It's that really old song by that person, Jewel, where she's like, who will save your soul? And it's us.
We do.
We are the answer.
And regardless, how can you expect to save souls if you're not at sleepovers?
But I am here.
That's true. I would have had one less blessing.
Is there some active contrition that I can make to make it up to you for having been late?
First, you can define the word
contrition.
Contrition,
to be contrite, to be sorry.
Oh.
Everybody thinks that just because I talk in English class and don't pay attention that I'm not good at English, but I'm really good at English.
I mean, That's true. You do talk a lot in English, and no one thinks you pay attention at all.
I don't.
That means you just know a lot of different words.
Yeah.
Like you just have a big vocabulary.
Okay. An act of contrition you can do. Can me and Xian each pick one?
Sure.
Okay. You can tell us a secret that you swear on your grave you will never tell anyone else who's not at the sleepover. Only us, and it has to be a real good secret.
Yeah.
I have to tell you a secret that I have to promise not to tell anybody else.
Yes.
I don't even want to tell you, so why would I tell anybody else?
That's your act of contrition.
Okay.
Yeah, something you would never want to tell anyone, but you have to tell us.
And you can't tell anyone who's not at the sleepover. So next time you see Emlav, or next time you see Summer, or next time you see Kat, or next time you see anyone, you can't tell them. Even Mish when she comes back from summer camp.
Even your boyfriend, wherever he ends up being.
Like in the future?
Yeah, any
like
future boyfriends
perpetuity?
ever. Like
Your
if you ever
future-
have a baby, you can't tell
tell
your
the
little
baby.
baby.
I can't tell my
You
baby.
can't
You
tell
can't
the
tell your
baby.
baby.
I feel like
No.
I'm getting like Rumpelstiltskin right now.
No, this is not
We're not
Rumpelstiltskin.
fairies.
We don't have magical powers.
Just because we're twins doesn't mean we have powers. We
Okay.
just have twin sponges.
Well, okay. But you have to promise not to tell anybody either.
We won't tell anybody. Anyone on 2B middle school chat will hear it, but that's the chat. They're essentially at the sleepover too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're not going to tell anybody either, right?
2B middle school chat. Don't tell anybody.
Yeah. Don't tell
Not even your future babies.
Don't
Okay.
tell your babies.
So remember how I told you about how last year at theater camp, I was like the lead and like I played Belle in Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, I remember.
Mm.
You kept saying bonjour when you came back. You're like, bonjour,
Yeah.
bonjour, bonjour.
I was actually the understudy. There was like this other girl, Denise. She's like from another town. And she got cast as Belle and I got cast as her understudy. But then she ate like some bad sloppy joes in the mess hall and got sick and had to go home. So then that's why I played Belle.
You weren't the real Belle.
Well, I was the real Belle, but I
She was the
I was
second.
the understudy.
Wow, that's a good contrition.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Xian, you get to pick a contrition now.
What's the weirdest sound you can make? And you gotta make it.
And you can't make it ever again in your life.
And you can't show it to your baby.
You can't show it to your baby. Even if it's crying so hard.
Yeah, even if the sound would like make your baby like giggle with joy, you can't show it to your baby because it's our sound now.
It's our sound now.
I don't know. I don't like make sounds.
Look
You
into your
sing all the
don't-
time.
I just sing, but that's like not weird. Are you saying my singing is weird?
No, I'm just saying like produce from your imagination
from your imagination.
something
and
that
your
you think is
soul.
like a weird sound.
I think
Like you
it's so
remember
weird.
the counselor at at that don't smoke workshop or whatever that we had, and that dude
Dare, yeah.
yeah, he had like he made like that weird sound with his throat, and he said it was like multiple chords. Remember that dude?
Yeah, Gilligan. He made the thing with his chords.
And
Yeah.
it was like wow.
It was like
but
it was
sounded like
really cool.
an instrument. So like that's weird, and that's like a singing thing.
I don't. That's hard though. That's like I wouldn't even know how to begin trying to make that sound.
I mean, that's your contrition, Jess. You have to.
I don't. So here, like I would like to. It's a matter of the physiological limitations, or I'm just not. I'm gonna need a minute. If I
Fine.
try to figure out how to physically conjure that noise, because I know the noise you're talking about, but I don't know how to physically conjure that.
All right. Well, do you want to take some time to think about it?
Yeah. Maybe if you have like a good opposite thing, you can like make. If you have a different like option, I'll consider it.
Okay. I was up late one night and I was watching TV and this like really old TV show came on and the guy on the TV show made like a weird noise as part of the intro. So I could probably do that.
Okay.
Do it. Remember, you can't tell your baby.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I won't tell my baby.
Your baby.
I won't tell my baby. It was this weird show and the guy who was on it, he made it a bunch of times and he went like was what he did.
That
like,
is a weird sound.
over and over.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. He just like kept doing it, but there was like no explanation for why.
Was he like the town buffoon?
I wonder. He's like the star of the show, and he like was like a tool person. He like built things,
Like
but
Bob
not
the
very
Builder?
well. Kind of like Bob the Builder.
It was a comforting show as a child. He can fix it. Yes, he can.
Yeah,
Yeah. That was really good. And he was like on the money, you know? He
Yeah.
would always fix things really well.
And he was really pleasant. He was really like good at leading his teams.
yeah, he was. I learned a lot about teamwork from Bob the Builder.
I know. And I learned a lot about like discovery from Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That was a good show.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I have a confession.
Tell your confession.
Dish.
Tell us.
So I had a crush on Steve from Blue's Clues.
The old one? Not even Joe? Shion, you like old boys.
He's like wicked old.
I just thought that he was like really like responsible, and I liked that he was playing with Blue. And when they changed him, I was sad because I was like, who is this Joe person?
It's his brother.
Yeah, I know, but like,
What's the opposite of a cougar? Because that's what you are.
Baby.
yeah,
What?
a baby cat,
Baby cat. A kitten.
a cat, a kitty cat,
That's what you are. Because you like
or like
older guys.
a bird, like a toucan.
Oh yeah.
Well, my uncle told me that people should only be romantically involved with people in their age range. And that's fair. But like it's okay to have a crush so long as it's like healthy.
Yeah. Well,
What does that mean though? A healthy crush.
'cause I feel like I've had a lot of crushes on people my age, or at least I believe to be my age. And I've had mixed success. And by mixed, I mean mostly negative, as I am currently single.
I mean, we are pretty young and people live to be like 102 or something. So like there's a lot of time for stuff.
That's true.
I just think that like, I don't know, if somebody's like a grandpa, like don't crush on a grandpa. That's weird.
Yeah, I crush on a grandpa.
It's like that Steve is basically a grandpa. Like he's wicked old. He's probably like 30.
No, I mean, yeah, like 30 is like super old, but like that's not a grandpa. Like a grandpa has like white hair. That's probably like 72 or something.
I don't know. I bet like what do you do in life? Okay, like you're a kid. We're 13. So like our whole life is ahead of us. Then when you're 18, you go to college. And then when you're 20, you get a job and you get married and get a house.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you're 21, you can have a baby.
Yeah.
And then when you're 25, you can have like 2 babies because you'll be old enough.
Yeah.
But then what is there after that? You're essentially a grandpa.
Like die.
You die,
Yeah.
right?
But wait, but how do people get to 102 if you die when you're 30?
I mean, you just sit around, I guess, and wait.
Just wait. You just wait for death.
Because, like, if my mom is 30 and my grandpa is 30, but my grandpa is my mom's, do I not understand how ages work for old people?
I mean, I don't know how old my parents are. I'm assuming.
I assumed everyone older than me that was an adult was 30.
My mom
Like,
says
if you
that a
have a
lady
job.
doesn't tell her age. So I don't know how old my mom is.
Weird. Maybe they
My-
don't know,
Maybe you forget.
right?
If you're in the chat
They're so
and you're
old.
like, do you know anyone that's like old? Can you tell us how they know
Yeah. Because, like,
or
also,
how you know?
this is kind of sad, so I don't want to make anyone sad. But I have a cousin, and last year she turned 17, and her mom told my mom that my cousin Sarah couldn't have any more birthday parties because, like, she was too old for them. And my mom said, well, what about 18? Because that's a big age. And Sarah's mom, I guess it would be like my second aunt or something, was like, no.
That's weird because Angeli down the street, she got a quinceanera when she turned 16. And that was like, or
When she turned
15.
16?
When she turned 15.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say,
So
like, that's like, if they like waited a whole year to throw her a quinceanera, like,
But they don't.
had to-
They have Sweet 16. That's the thing. I saw that movie.
Well, yeah,
With
that
the
was my
Earth
cousin
Angel?
Sarah's last big birthday was her 16th. And then
Yeah.
her mom told my mom she can't have any more birthdays. Not parties, at least.
So once we turn 16, we can't have any more birthday parties?
I
That doesn't seem
guess.
fair.
And that's
But-
maybe why people don't know how old they are.
But wait, I have another question.
Yeah.
What is, because I've seen, like, I have a second cousin twice removed, and she put on Facebook that she had a dirty 30. And I think it was because she was turning 30.
And she
What does
Or-
that mean?
I think because it rhymes, it's fun. I don't know. I don't
Well,
get
why would
old
you want to
people
be
humor.
dirty? When I go to the beach, I want to take a shower right after.
Yeah. I think just because it rhymes. I don't know. I feel like old people are simple.
Yeah. And sad because they don't have birthdays anymore.
Yeah. I think I'd be sad if I wasn't
Yeah,
allowed to
I would
have
be
a
sad.
party.
If I could have a party.
Like, I like
Okay.
having cakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just, you know what? Maybe I'll just like throw my own birthday party. Who cares about rules?
Yeah. Oh, we can make
I'll
sure
do it
we
myself.
always have a party. We can always throw parties for each
Yeah,
other.
we'll throw them for each other. We'll have like a secret like birthday party club.
Yeah.
Everyone will wear
Throw
a
birthday
ponytail,
parties for each other.
and it'll be great.
Was I supposed to bring a scrunchie?
Yeah. This was the dress code.
Yeah. It was in the mails.
Mhm.
I don't have a scrunchie. But I do have these. As I typically look, they change color. Can you see?
Oh, is it gold?
Yeah.
It's
I
beautiful.
can't.
It doesn't stay
It's
gold.
hard to do when I'm not looking, but they do it.
That's cool.
That's beautiful. I like it a lot.
Anyway,
Oh.
I'm just like really excited for the school year to finally end because I'm like done with school. Like I haven't paid attention to anything all year.
Me neither. That's
And,
why I
like-
wrote a whole book in biology. Because I'm not.
What's your book about? I want to hear an excerpt from your book. Will you read an excerpt from your book?
It's a choose your own adventure.
Ooh,
Heroes
oh,
Is
I
it
love-
scary?
I drew them.
Oh my gosh.
You
Wait,
could
can we
do
play it?
any one
Can
of
we-
these. These are zombies.
my
I want
gosh.
to play a
Let's
zombie.
play. I want to play your choose your own adventure.
Okay.
I pick a zombie.
Ready? This is the first page, and then you get to choose some adventures.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Okay. You yawn annoyed as you sit down next to your best friends, Kelly and Josh, in the local library. Like always, you have a big project for your history class due tomorrow, and you haven't started yet. You're a smart kid, but unfortunately not very motivated. And as your best friends, well, all your best friends do is spend their time arguing, and they almost forgot what the project was altogether. That's why you're here at the library on what should be a nice Sunday afternoon. This is so boring. I hate history. Kelly whines and she yanks her blonde hair and she pouts. Even though Kelly complained about basically everything, you have to agree with her. You're not looking forward to doing this project. It's not bad. We just need to get started, Josh says, quickly taking out some paper and a pen. Ew, Kelly said. I don't even like our topic. What is our topic again? You stare at your notes blankly. Josh sighs and he scans his notes and says, our project is stem cell research. That's what we were learning about in biology that day. All right, you nod while you doodle on your notebook. Josh always handles things. All you need to do is chill out and listen. No. What do you mean, no, Kelly? I mean no, Josh, and that's it. Kelly pulls out her notebook. I don't want to do a research paper on stem cells. It's boring. Well, that's what we said that we were going to do the project on, and we can't change it now. You know, it'll be super easy, though, Kelly says. A project on something that isn't stem cell research, like calligraphy. Wouldn't that be easy? There's no politics, and it's just fun. We just need to know some facts. It'll take us half the time. I don't know, Kelly. You don't want to have to pick sides, but then again, that's what always happens. So it's up to you. Do you want to do your paper with Josh side with Josh on stem cell research, page 2, or side with Kelly and do calligraphy, page 20?
I was going to ask when we got to choose our own adventure.
This part.
Okay. I did calligraphy at camp a couple of years ago, and it was like really fun. So like I feel like I personally could do well on calligraphy. I don't know about you, Shion.
I was gonna suggest calligraphy too.
Yeah. Let's do
Okay.
calligraphy.
Calligraphy.
Page 20.
Page 20. I don't know, Josh, you say slowly. I think Kelly might be right. I mean, stem cell research is hard. Let's do calligraphy. Yes, Kelly says. No one wants to do your stupid project, Josh. Whatever, Josh says. It's not like you two even started yet. Let's get some books. Kelly wanders off towards the back, and Josh goes to the computers. You, unlike your friends, take a moment to look around. You've only been in this library a few times and don't want to get lost. In a minute or so, you see a section for drawing books and check for something on calligraphy. You spot one, and although it doesn't have any facts in it, there are examples of calligraphy writing. You've done your part. You try to find your friends. Josh, you yell to your friend holding up the book. Great, I have one too. Now we just need to find Kelly. You both look around until you finally spot her. There she is, you say, pointing. She's walking towards a set of stairs and examining something. Look what I found, Kelly says, her eyes glowing wide. As you walk towards her, you see what she's looking at. It's a weird door hidden behind some stairs. You move even closer and you see a note on the doorknob reading, "Do not enter or else." Do not enter or else, Kelly says. Duh, it should say come right in. Kelly, we need to get away from here, Josh says. We have a project to do. Oh, said Kelly, the project will take an hour. Besides, what secrets could a library have? Do you want to go through the door?
Yes.
Yeah.
Page 50.
I feel like
Right.
I'm skipping a whole lot of book here.
I know, you're skipping a whole mess of the book.
There's a lot of adventure that we've jumped
A
through.
lot of adventure. Let's go, you say after thinking it over. Kelly was right. What kind of secrets could a library have? You open the door and peer inside, but Kelly is in a rush. Without thinking, she pushes you and Josh in through the door and slams it shut. It's incredibly dark, and you can't see a single thing. You move your hand along the side of the wall and try to find a light switch, but there doesn't appear to be one. Kelly, Josh hisses, now I can't even find the door. I can't find the light switch, you say. Uh-oh, Kelly says. Josh sighs. Let's all try to hang on to each other and move to the right. We'll find the door eventually that way. No, wait. I think the door is to the left. Actually, I'm not sure. But let's go to the left, Kelly says. Do you go to the left or do you go to the right?
I'm
Maybe the-
left-handed.
Oh, I was gonna say the chat to decide. I don't know.
Oh yeah, let's let the chat decide. Also, I don't mean to raise any alarm.
Yeah.
But I feel like someone or something is like invading our stream because my name says butts,
But
and I didn't do that. Look at my frame. My name says like Jess kisses butts,
your name is
and I didn't write that.
time. But
Someone's like, there's like something, I don't know if like someone's invading or if there's like something haunting the stream or what. But somebody put butts in my name.
but I don't know. But
That's weird.
I'm sure it'll be fine, right?
It's like sus.
Yeah.
What
I don't
other
know.
secret could a
I might-
stream have?
I don't know.
Wait, sorry, what'd you say?
I said, what other secrets could a stream have? Like, we're streaming. Like, the book I wrote said, what other secrets could a library have? It's a call.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good.
It's a call.
Sorry, I wasn't.
Guys, do you want to go right with Josh or left with Kelly?
Yeah, chat. What do you think?
You and your friends in my book, The Haunted Library, are in a dark, dark room. You can either move to the left or you can move to the right. And if you don't decide, then we'll need to figure it out. Left or right? Shan, you wrote left or right.
Yeah, I was about to put the question in the chat.
Okay, that's fair. People might be shy though. So,
Yeah.
Shan, why don't you pick?
Oh,
Or MLav could pick,
MLab will pick.
but she's
MLav?
muted. Does she know she's muted?
does she know she's here? There's no
MLab.
camera.
MLav, can you hear me? There she is. Wait, kinda. She's frozen though. Oh,
Oh,
Emma, you're
on
muted.
mute.
You're muted.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Can't hear you.
No,
Oh, there you go.
MLab.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Now we
Yay.
can. Now we can.
Yay!
MLab, I'm
Emma.
the story I wrote in biology class. Pick left or right.
Left. I'm a lefty.
Yeah.
Left.
Oh, me too. Yeah. That was what I said.
Okay. MLab, I can't catch you up on the rest of this story. It's very complicated.
That's okay. I've been watching you on my phone.
Oh, good.
I'm on a
Okay.
dumb road trip with my parents right now. Tell me something interesting.
Well, on page 30, you say, let's go left. I want to get out of here. It's pitch black and darkness is making you nervous. You keep moving when suddenly Kelly, who is standing behind you, trips and knocks you over. Josh, who is right behind her, topples on top of you both. Ah! You say as you roll over so you won't get squashed to death. Come on, you guys! You suddenly feel yourself falling. And since you're grabbing Kelly's arm and Kelly's grabbing Josh's arm, they fall with you. Page 11.
11.
Yeah, this book goes all different pages. I
Wow.
lay it out on my bedroom floor as I put the pages together each day after biology. Page
Wow.
11.
This is complex.
Oh my God! Kelly screeches loudly. Ah! You shout with her. Even though Josh isn't screaming, you know he's terrified. He hates heights. It's a large drop, but you land gently on something soft. What is this? Kelly says, getting up. It's a big mattress, you say. And you put your hand on Josh's shoulder to make sure he's okay, because he's your friend.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fine, Josh says, looking up. He looks like he's going to throw up. But there's more light down here, and you can make out more than just your friends' faces. What kind of people leave a big hole in one of their rooms? Kelly says. Well, we weren't supposed to be in there in the first place, and I don't know, maybe it was a mistake? You're nervous, and Kelly and Josh getting hysterical isn't going to help. What should we do? Kelly says. Hey, what's that? Josh is squinting, and he points at an invisible-to-see hallway, but not quite so invisible. Oh, we'll be out of here in no time. You run down the hallway, but you're not sure when it's going to end. It's brighter in the hall, and you can see everything. The hallway is grayish, and the floor is cement and dirty. You think you can hear some whispering or something, but it probably means you're near the main library. Suddenly, there's a fork in the hall! You can keep going straight, or you can go to the right. I hear people straight ahead, Kelly said, but the right is much more brightly lit. So, do you go where you hear noise, or do you go where it's brighter?
I vote for where it's brighter.
I like
That's
bright.
fair.
I was
Yeah, I
going to say
don't know
noise, but you both said bright, so we'll go bright.
Right? Page 48. 40.
This is tense.
I know.
You
I
wrote
was
this?
really bored in biology. I don't care how much noise is coming from there. You decide there's light that way, and that's where I'm going. Yeah, I'm with you, Josh says. Come on, Kelly. I can hear someone talking that way. Who cares if it's dark? Kelly's annoyed, but she won't go by herself. Fine, Josh says. We're all going this way. You walk a few minutes and wondering when the hallway will end. Finally does! You come to a doorway, and that's where the light is coming from. You open the door and you peek inside. Huh? Kelly looks confused. There's a brightly lit fire and a bunch of kids camped out eating scraps. Oh no, not 3 more, one kid mutters. He has sandy blonde hair and a dirty face. In fact, all the kids look filthy. The blonde kid stands up and comes towards you. Sorry, but you're gonna be here. Maybe not. He looks at Kelly with extreme happiness. She's perfect, he yells. A few more kids look up with interest. The rest seem more content with just trying to eat the food in front of them. What are you talking about? Kelly says, confused. We've been stuck underground for a while now. Almost 9 months for me. 4 years for some of the first few. Anyways, after searching this past year, we found a way out, but none of us can get through. We need someone with certain skills. Kelly has skills? Josh says. Your name's Kelly? My name's Andrew. What's yours? You introduce yourself, and then Josh said, what kind of skills do you think Kelly has? Kelly, you're a cheerleader. I mean, that's your jacket, right? Andrew looks at the embroidered cheerleading jacket that Kelly is wearing. Yes, Kelly says, nodding and smiling. So you can do jumps, and you're flexible, right? Yes, I'm the best, Kelly says. Great, Andrew cheers. Hold on a sec. He runs over to the other kids to tell them something. Andrew is cute, Kelly whispers quietly to you and Josh. I just want to know what they want you to do, you say. All right, here's the deal. Page 43.
Wow, Bob and Ern, how did you assemble this?
I put it down on my floor every day after biology. Andrew explains what Kelly has to do while the other kids listen. We're in a maze, he says. Some parts are pretty dangerous, so we try to stay to this area and keep the fire going where it's safe. We don't know who created this or if it's a trap or anything, and at first we thought there's no way out. But after a year of us searching, we found a small tunnel. One problem, though. None of us are tall, flexible, or strong enough to get in and get out. What we need is a cheerleader type. Someone who could do that. Kelly, if you can get through there and find a way out, you'll help everyone else a whole lot. Uh-huh, Kelly giggles. Oh, she's just staring at Andrew and you're pretty sure she didn't listen to a single word he said. Well, can you? Can either of you guys do it? I can do anything for you, Kelly giggles. And you and Josh roll your eyes. You silently agree not to let Kelly make the decision on this one. Can we see the tunnel Kelly has to go through, you ask? Sure, Kelly can see it. It's an hour away, Andrew answers. Did he make an emphasis on Kelly, you start to think? Maybe you should suggest to not go into the tunnel with her. Okay, so this is the next test, or not test, but thing. If you think you're like Kelly and you're flexible and strong and like a cheerleader kind, you can go to 57. But if you don't think you're like that, then you have to go to page 10. Jess clearly thinks she's like that, so we can go to page 57.
Yeah.
I'm a swimmer, but I can like stretch. I'm flexible. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
And that was my left leg.
Okay.
Even better at my right.
Wait a sec, you suddenly say. I'm flexible and strong too. I'll go through the tunnel with Kelly. Really? Andrew asks. Okay. Then we can have twice as much help getting out of here. All right, everybody. We got 2 people who are ready to go into the tunnel. Really? Yay! We'll finally get out of here. All right, Andrew says. I want everyone who can pick up more than 100 pounds to come with me. That way we'll all work together. These kids are strong. I didn't remember writing that.
That's a lot.
They're really strong. Most of the kids start following you down the hallway. Let's keep moving, Andrew shouts, and you smile happily at the thought of escaping. You've only been here a couple hours, but the other kids have been here for years, and you don't want to be stuck as long as they have. Their clothing is tattered, and they're kind of smelly. You walk down the hallway, and then you get to a red flag.
I don't appreciate all this hate on theater kids.
I mean, it's not
Okay,
theater kids. They've
continue.
been trapped for 4 years. They don't have showers. Okay.
There's a hole in the library.
There's a hole. There's no light, no showers. They're smelly. Okay, you come to a red flag, and there's a dead end. But 8 feet up, there's a small hole in the wall. Is that it? Josh says. It's so tiny. All right, let's start dragging carts over, Andrew tells everyone. They drag all the carts and they make a small
Very tough.
pyramid ladder. And then the kids start pyramiding themselves on top to help you up. Hooray! All you guys have to do is climb up in there, stretch your legs up into the hole, and get into the tunnel. It should come out to the other end. Then you can go through the do not enter door and alert someone to what happened to us. All right. Ooh, you and Kelly get through the hole. It's so dusty. You crawl quietly down the hallway. You don't see anything for an hour, but then you bump into something. Oh, guys, I don't remember what happens.
My gosh. Also, Emlove, I think you're frozen.
Yeah. I think she
You're
might be.
silently appreciating the story then. Okay. Ouch, you say, and you rub your hand what you bumped into. You move around and see what you bumped into. It's a book. You stop moving, and Kelly scoots up towards you. What does it say? Kelly says. You lean. Is this the wrong page? No, it's the right page. You lean against the wall and try to read the cover and say, I can't make it out. The wall you were leaning on breaks off and you fall down below. And then you feel a painful thud as you hit the ground. Ow. Ugh, Kelly starts to cry. Oh no, we're back where we started. She's right. You landed at the entrance where you met Andrew and all the kids who are now waiting patiently with by the hallway with a rope. Huh? Josh sees the two of you. What are you doing here? The floor collapsed, Kelly says. We'll never get out of here now. You sniff and grip the book that you're holding. There has to be another way, you say softly. Oh, there is, Andrew says suddenly. Look, he points at the book you found in the tunnel. It's the sacred book of transportation and time, Andrew says. Everyone crowds around to see it. Open it, Andrew says. All right, you say. Kelly and Josh are at your left and your right, peering over excitedly. As you open the book, you suddenly feel yourself getting sucked into it. Ah! You scream, and bam! You feel yourself being slammed onto the ground. Page 49.
My
Oh my
goodness.
gosh.
This is a lot.
So many twists and turns.
I know.
Creepers, creepers.
You look around. You realize you're in the library again. Kelly and Josh are sitting in the ground with you, and so are all the kids who were in the underground maze. We did it! Kelly and Josh give you a small hug. What are you talking about? Kelly asks you. We didn't do anything, Josh said. All we did was pick up the books. We have to get started. For what, you ask? Our project, Kelly says. The project? You repeat confused. You're talking about that now? We escaped an underground maze. We saved 30 kids who've been underground for years. You're talking about our project? Are you okay? Josh says. Am I okay? You yell. You turn around and search for Andrew. Andrew, please refresh Josh and Kelly's memories and tell them how we escaped from an underground maze. Who are you and how do you know my name? Andrew asks you confused. You realize that Andrew's clothing and all the other kids' clothing is new. His hair's short, normal, neat. His face isn't dirty. All the kids look great. They don't smell at all. Even the ones who had long, terrible, strangly hair. It's all normal.
A lot of judgment
Sorry,
there.
guys. They were underground, and I want to emphasize that.
Yeah, you really went hard on these people. Like,
They were
geez.
underground for years, okay? There was no
Yeah,
showers.
so give them a break. Like, my goodness.
I'm sorry, I was really bored in biology, and I just kept thinking about how gross it would be to live underground. Is your friend okay? Andrew asks Kelly. He. Oh, sure. But I'm not sure. Do you want to help me find the librarian? Kelly bats her eyelashes at Andrew. No, fine, you yell. Can't you remember? How did everyone suddenly appear on the ground? Where did everyone come from? There was an earthquake or something, I'm sure, Josh answers. And everyone was in the library before, Kelly says. No, we fell down a hole. There was a magic book. We went through another hole. Was it a daydream? You rub your head thinking, and you notice the red mark on your hand from when you hit the book when you banged it in the tunnel. Look, Kelly, remember? I banged my hands in the tunnel, remember? You say, holding out your hand. Wow, Andrew says. We better get on the phone and tell your parents. You're crazy. Page 44.
What? There's more.
There's more. It hasn't ended yet.
What happens next?
You keep trying to tell your friends and everyone in the library what happened, but no one will listen. When you try to take your friends to the door, they refuse to go in. It says do not enter, Kelly says. You begin to wonder if it's even Kelly you're talking to. Your parents rush to pick you up and they take you to the doctors. You've been going to a special psychiatrist for years. You keep trying to tell them about the 30 kids trapped underground and how you found a book and you all got sucked in. You're going to a new doctor today. Mom, it really did happen, you plead, but she won't listen as she drops you off at the doctor's and sighing about what could have gone wrong. You lie in the long patient's chair you've become so used to. I know I sound crazy, but please listen, it happened, you tell the doctor. You're not sure if he's heard you, though. He's looking through his books. I see, the doctor says slowly. You see, you answer. Everyone has been acting like I made it all up, like I'm a freak. You see? You don't understand. No one believes me. I do, says the doctor, slowly pulling out a large book from the bookshelf. On the cover, it says library. It looks exactly like the book you opened up to get out of the tunnel. That's the book, you say. Page 7.
7.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it goes all around. I numbered all the pages differently. This isn't the same book, of course, but it's a replica, the doctor explains. I was once lost in the underground tunnel for a long while. Finally, I found the book. There were others with me, but I didn't want them stealing my book. I climbed up into a small tunnel and opened it there. That's where you must have found it. Anyway, you're not crazy, but in a way you are. Why would you continue talking about the underground maze? It's a good thing you saved everyone, but I don't think you're going to have a normal life. Why, you ask? I want to do some experiments on your brain to see why you remembered it, the doctor says, pulling out more books and a long shot. Looks like you're going to be here for a long time. Well, the doctor says. It's the end for you!
Wow.
Guys, you saved everyone from the library, but now that doctor's doing experiments on your brain. That's one of the 40 endings I wrote.
Wait, that was the
40
end?
endings?
Yeah, I wrote a lot of endings.
Wow. Is there an ending where you don't get?
Yeah, there's some good endings. You didn't get one.
Wow.
How many good endings are there?
Like 2.
Or in?
Wow.
Yeah. Guys, I didn't
That
mean to
was
monopolize all
intense.
of our time.
No, I think we need to I personally, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be sitting with that for a while.
I know. You
So,
saved everyone, but you were the only one who remembered it. So everyone thought you were crazy and made it up.
So
No,
why
this
did
is
the psychiatrist that wants to do experiments on the brain of us, our brain,
Yeah.
how come they remember?
I mean,
Does that mean
well, he
they're
didn't want to
crazy?
do experiments on his own brain
But how do they remember that it even happened?
because he's the same as you.
And that's why he needs to do the experiment on you, because you remember and he can't experiment on himself.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
show you the
That's how he
characters
needs
you
to find
met.
out.
You met the underground children. This one's Andrew.
Wow.
This is Kelly with her cheerleading jacket. This is
Oh,
Josh.
yeah.
You didn't meet anyone else, though.
How would we have met the zombies? I know we have to go because we have deadline sleepover stuff to do, but I'm really curious about the zombies. Maybe that's something we can talk about another day.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you get the zombies if you don't go through the door and you find a library book that you get stuck into. Or maybe it's a more underground tunnel. I don't remember. Guys, it was a long, I mean, every time in biology when the teacher would start talking, I would just write more pages. But I got like sucked into my own book, so to speak. So sometimes I just don't remember.
Right.
It's a lot. That's really interesting, Lauren. Thanks for sharing that.
Welcome. I thought it'd be good because I
Wow.
thought it was just the two of us, me and Xian.
Yeah.
And we would like,
Sketchy
not that we
twins.
would have nothing to talk about, but like I thought this would be a nice like palate cleanser between discussions.
I mean, I feel like it was the whole discussion, but it was pretty cool.
I know.
Honestly,
It's like that. I feel bad for monopolizing our time.
honestly, it like sounds like something that would happen to one of us though.
I know,
Like-
right?
I feel like that hit home.
Yeah. We've
Yeah.
experienced a lot of these similar kinds of like horrific events.
Do you think that there are like people out there who want to like do experiments on us? Because
Yes.
we attract a lot of supernatural energy
Yeah, I know.
between like ghosts and orbs and dolls and vampires and all this stuff. Like, do you
Yeah.
do you think that there are people out there who want to like kidnap us and like
Yeah.
experiment on us to figure out why
Yeah.
we are this way?
I don't like that,
Shoot.
but it's possible.
And they could be watching this stream
They
right
could be
now.
watching. Maybe they're the ones who put butts in my name. Maybe that's like their calling card
Me,
is like butts.
butts.
So like, do you think that they're like trying to find like are they like sending us warning signals or something that they're like coming?
They're
Is this another thing that we have to contend with now? Like we've already got like dolls and orbs chasing us, and now
Jess, if they're coming for anyone, they're coming for you.
why is it always me?
I mean, the orb came for me when it was coming for Mish at first. So
That's
like,
true.
because I just read a really cool story. You think someone would want to kidnap me and my clear, awesome writing abilities, but no, Stinky Butts is you.
This is like
I don't
very
know.
spooky. I don't know. I just
Wait,
feel
what? Did you see the chat?
What
what
We've had so many offers.
offers?
offers?
Offers for what?
What did you
Is
say?
Ricky? Is Ricky being a weirdo or?
Ricky, what if people offered you? Wait a minute. What if my brother works for them? What if so like you know how my brother like supplies me with like stuff?
Yeah.
What if he's been like putting stuff in it to make me more like susceptible to supernatural activity? And then like working with these people.
So they can
To, like-
experiment on our brains.
Yeah.
What if the experiment isn't one where they like take out your brain, but they like it's like tests that they do and you don't even know you're in a test. Like what if this is a test somehow? We don't know.
Like we're in the Matrix.
Where the
Yeah.
How do we get out of the Matrix?
Well,
How do
first
we know if we're in the Matrix?
we gotta find out we're in the Matrix. Who's seen you know, a thing that happens and a deja vu? Has anyone seen a deja vu?
I mean,
I don't think so. Not today.
not today.
Are we
What
a
is-
deja vu, Xian? Because we're wearing twins?
Because you're wearing the same.
Oh my gosh, is this like a
Because you have the
Are
same
we a
hair.
deja vu?
Because you have the same hair. That totally is deja vu.
If we're the deja vu, maybe you're in the Matrix, Jess, and we're just computers. Beep boop beep bop.
right? Maybe we're computer programs and you're the one that's being targeted, which is why you're the only one.
The only one. The only one.
Wait. Do you guys know something? Do you guys know something that I don't? Lauren? Xian? Crap. Why is it always me? Okay. So I guess Lauren and Gian are gone. So I guess now is as good a time as any to say good night. If you are in the Matrix, just like let me know how to get out. And whether or not you are in the Matrix, you should what? That's binary code. So does